Okay, I am going to do a quick run through of question number 3, because question number 3 has proven itself to be rather tricky today, and I thought it might be good to do a bit of a tutorial for it. Okay, so we've got a box of sticky labels, costs £33.50, lovely specific amount. There are 150 sheets of labels in the box, and there are 14 labels on each sheet, so I'm going to need to do some calculating here. What is the cost of one label to the nearest penny? Now, that's important. This here is in pounds. My answer wants it in pennies or in pence. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to give my answer, and I'm going to have to do my calculating in pennies. So the first thing that I would do would be to change £33.50 into pence, 3,350 pence. Okay, it's a large number, but we'll be able to deal with it. So that was job number 1, was to turn that into pence. Job number 2 is to work out how many labels there are, because I need the cost of one label to the nearest penny. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to do 150 multiplied by 14 to get my answer for that. Okay, 4 times 0 is 0, 4 times 5 tens is 20 tens. Carry the 2 down here. 4 times 100 is 400 plus my 200, so it gets me that 600. And then I need to add my placeholder. Don't forget your placeholder. 1 times 0 is 0, 1 times 5 is that, and 1 times that is that. Okay, add those together, and I'm going to get myself 2,100. Okay, so there are 2,100 labels in a box of labels. Good news for label fans. Okay, then if I need to work out the cost of one label to the nearest penny, I need to take the total cost, and I need to then divide that through. Okay, so what I can do is if I take my total cost, which is 3,350, and I'm then going to be dividing that by 2,100. Okay, that looks like a horrible calculation and not a very nice way to go with that. But what I can do to make that a little bit easier for myself is I could actually just divide everything here by a factor of 100, okay, and wind up with a calculation of 33.5 divided by 21, and then work that one through. So I need to think about how many 21s I get in a group of 33. So initially that's going to be, if I give myself some more space down here, there's going to be no groups of 21 in 3, unsurprisingly. There's going to be one group of 21 in 33, and that's going to give me a remainder to carry over to my decimal point of 21 to 33. It's going to give me a remainder of 12. Yeah, so now I'm looking at 100 and how many 21s I can make out of 125 in this case. What I'd probably be doing is I'd be writing out my 21 times table, which is a straightforward times table to write out here, and I'd be working it through like that. I didn't mean to put that one there. That's what happens when you talk and try and write at the same time. 106, and then I have 128, like that. So if I look at this, I've got 125, which is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whole ones into here, and then I'm going to have some remainder to get myself from 106 to 125. But I don't need to do that. Okay, that's going to continue, and I would be able to continue to work out that calculation if I wanted to. But now I'm at this point here where I've got a 1.5. I can look back up, and it says to the nearest penny. Now, what this is at the moment is this is it's 1.5 something pence per label, and if it's 1.5 something, that means to the nearest whole penny it's going to be 2p per label. Okay, so this is just about understanding what the question's asking of us, about being able to manipulate place value as well. And here, the key for us was actually making this division a factor of 100 smaller, because it's much easier to deal with 21s than it is to deal with 2,100s.